Cancer, how you doing? Welcome to your energy tarot reading going from the 3rd to the 10th of March. I hope life is treating you well. I'm sure it is. There's a lot of passion coming through you at the moment. It may overheat your thinking, and it may, I'd be just a little bit wary of that. But there's a lot of passion coming through ideas. It could be major light bulb moments this week here, kind of going, oh, right, I realise that. I've worked that out. Wow. That's going to save me a lot of headaches in the future or pain in the heart in the future. There's a lot of things you seem to be working out in a really beautiful way. We've got the messages from energy. We will be looking at your elements a little bit later on, but in the meantime, let's just bring up your flower. There it is there. And see what's going on with the energies for you. So we got the general energy here. Let's just see what's going on. There's a lot of heat, passion. It seems like it's like you've got this immovable rock that you've been pushing for some time. And you've pushed it, and it's now doing its first roll. And it's with that first momentum that it actually becomes easier to push it in the future. And it's like you're doing that. It's like when you're pushing a car. You know, the moment it starts rolling, it's easy to get a higher speed. It's easy to push it faster. The momentum is with you, and that's what it feels like here in your overall energy. Yeah, I think you got to be careful of that passion that may go to your head, that may cause a little bit of conflict. You might be up for a bit of conflict at the moment, kind of going, I'm not standing for that. Right, you, come here. You know, putting things straight, as it were. But overall, I think here is that things seems to be in place. The structure seems to be in place for you, so you can take the ideals of what you wish to experience on your financial and on your relationship side into fruition, or start really rolling it forward. So being the best example of yourself, I think, is also very good. I think that's also means sort of like, you know, it's good to defend yourself, or sort of like, you know, defend your position and so forth. I think that's really good. But at the same time, there's a caveat as sort of like, just be careful of allowing that fire to get up in your head, that emotions to get up in your head. Just be a little bit wary of that. Let's just see what's going on in the. I say that, but you know, when you get things rolling, that's it. You know, let's just see what's going on the relationship side. It seems to be playing all around here. All around your karmic path, what you wish to experience, your connection with the synchronicities, with the energy around you in regards to rhythm, people, networking, socializing, all of that sort of thing, and your past of what you've done in the past, and what you want in the future. You don't want to repeat things, I don't think, you know. And it's even if it's like you're in a long-term relationship, it's just changing things up to keeping things a little bit fresh. That's what it feels like here. And in the future self, and it's all about the here and now. It's all in this card here of sort of how you react to all of this as it's being put into place. And the future will be defined by this. So I would say this is what I want to experience, but I wouldn't plan it out too much. I would really live it as it day by day. Look at that. There is a lot of passion going on there. As I said earlier on, a lot of fire. It's all going on down here. It's your karmic path to get in line either with yourself, to meet someone, just open up to a new love. Whatever it is, it's you coming into alignment in the most beautiful way. But just be wary allowing that passion to, you know, don't let it drive you mad, as it were. Here we go with the synchronicities out on the outside world. Look at that. This is a real passionate mission that you want to be going on your relationship side. It's going to be absolutely brilliant for you, Cancer. I think there's things that are going to come into your life on you won't even see them coming. It's going to be a bit of a surprise, but it's going to make you very spontaneous about how you interact with life and the offers and the opportunities that are around you. I think it really does make you kind of go, yeah, okay, let's do it. Sort of thing. And it's a real mission. I think the life itself is sort of turning around to Cancer and going, come on, play. You know, in your past, yeah, you can see things differently in your past. As I said, I think you don't want to experience the same thing again. And I think this is where you can see your past differently. So it helps you to then cultivate an exploration into life, which is going to be great for you. A light bulb moment, and that's what I said it could be as well. You get the Page of Swords. These ideas, and how do you convert these ideas into reality? The way in which we do that is by living in the here and now. And I think this is the most important thing you should be doing here. You've got the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is normally, feeling entrenched and stuff like that, locked into something that maybe you don't like. But I'm not so sure about that. I think basically you're not seeing your reflection for what it is. And I think you need to change that by the way in which you engage in life. You need to free yourself up by reaching to be the best example of yourself. And this is what is really waiting for you. These ultimate beautiful missions that to be had for you in life. But I don't think it's just going to sort of like, it's not going to give you a pass. You've got to put in the work. And I think these light bulb movements in the future are actually setting you free. That kind of like, it's a little bit like throwing caution to the wind. A little bit like that. But I think energy is on your side here. Really do think energy is on your side. And it's going to help you. If you do that, I think it's really going to help you enormously. So, let's see what's going on the financial side. It's all about your vision of what you want to experience and what you want to create in this world. What you want to see come to fruition. It's all about that. It is playing as well within this section here, but it's getting into a consistent rhythm. This is where I think we find that stone of pushing the stone forward. Yeah, look at that. You get the King of Cups here on your karmic path. I think being calm and sure about where you're going, knowing you have all the force within you in order to open up this opportunity or to follow the pathway which is really good for you. And it's being calm and cool and collective about it because you've done the work in the background. And as I say, I think you have done a lot of things underneath the surface in order to create this opportunity for you. In the synchronicities in the world that is around you, you get the Two of Pentacles. This is, seeing what works. And yeah, I think you've got a very, very defined objective going on here. And I think this is, you're pulling into your life people or businesses or situations that's actually going to help you to push forward and get what you want. And it may not be it may be through someone's just advice, out in an evening with friends, someone that gives you advice. It's not an imposing sort of encounter, but it actually helps you to see things a little bit differently. And from the past, the past is all about, this is what I want, and this is how I've got to put it into action. Yeah, you have that opportunity. As I say, I think it's already been here for you for some time. I think you've been working on it. It's now a case of physically going ahead and putting it into action. Really starting that momentum working for you more than anything else. And that future is dependent upon that. Thing. I think it's, as I said, I think you're going after what you want, which is creating a vacuum behind you, which is pulling in a lot of energy into your life in a really, really good way. And you get the Six of Swords here, steady as she goes. And that could well be that hot-headed sort of side you need to, You know, you need to be wary of the frustrations of trying to go too quickly in the physical world. And, you know, taking your time, making sure the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. You know, being very, minutious about what you're actually doing, being very finite about what you're doing, but always constructing on going forward. That's how you should be. And the engagement in this week here is with every step that you take towards your goal, it's going to stimulate you to take another one. And that's where you've got to be a little bit wary not to get ahead of yourself. It's taking you to the ultimate calling. The ultimate calling comes out of this this decision or this thing that you've already started. It's creating a lot for you. You know, absolutely amazing, really. This judgment card is like an evolution, and it's you rebuilding or building or creating a whole new paradigm for you in the world. And as you create this whole new paradigm, it makes you realize, yeah, this is exactly what I should be doing in life. You know, and it makes you feel very confident and comfortable with what you're doing, which is really good. So, let's just see what's going on in according to your elements. Let's just bring up your elements. I've just got rid of your cards, as you can well see. Here are your elements in regards to the Astroflower. You're a water sign, but you have no water inside you. All your emotions are on the surface, and they're directed, they're reasoned, they're why you have these emotions. And you don't just give your emotions away freely. There's a purpose to it. There's an implication with you in life and etc. Because that is where your water is. And at the moment, the energy that's coming through, and this is where it's beautiful for you, is the earth, the green, and fire, obviously the red. And we'll look at this, earth and fire, which is the earth comes from you, and this is where I think you're getting that direction going, that Two of Pentacles. It's really working for you. It's very fixed for you. You've got that the fixed energy, and the celebration is there as well with the King of Cups on that section there, and it feeds into your future with that. So we're definitely going to be pulling a few cards on those three cards there on your financial side. On your relationship side, you get that repeat of that earth and that fire. This time it's mutable. It's playing around with it a little bit, exploring, being a little bit more sort of flexible as well. And I think this is going to help you against being frustrated and have too much passion in your, it's like you're having passion for something that kind of going, well, why haven't you got passion for it as well? And I think you're starting to get to terms with that, and it may cause a little bit of friction within yourself. But this is where you've got that maneuverability, and I think that plays lovely into that future and gives you a little bit more sort of balance within your future in regards to your relationship side. And that is, so it is stimulating. It is stimulating that that Page of Swords, light bulb moments that comes out of a moments where you are completely at one with yourself, and you may have met someone as well that's creating a lot of passion within you, and that's, following that light bulb moments is certainly going to free you up. So let's start on your financial side. Let's start with the King of Cups. That's your karmic path. Let's see what's going on there. You get the Empress. Yeah, you've got Empress produces an enormous amount of wealth with all that wheat at her base, but she's got a control over her emotions, and so is the King of Cups. The King of Cups has got a control over their emotions to get their success. And you get the Queen of Swords. She also has complete and utter control over her emotions, and she is taking a direction. So this is where the energy is really helping you out at the moment in really beautiful ways. Let's see what's going on with the Two of Pentacles. It's showing to you your weaknesses so you can concentrate on your strengths. That's what the energy is trying to bring to your life with that. And when you do, you fall in love with your life. The Lover's card. You fall in love with with what you're doing. And that's what's creating that judgment sensation this week here. it's like you should approach it in a way sort of saying, I know I should be doing this. This is what I should be living. And where do we have with the Six of Wands? You get the Devil cards. The devil is in the details. As I said, making sure you cross the T's and dot the I's. I think you need to be that. I think you need to get rid of illusions and work on the concrete side of life, making it really earthy energy going on. And you get the Ten of Pentacles. There is ultimate success to be had for you as well. I want to pull something on that Ace of Pentacles, see what that's all about. This is an opportunity that you've created that it's not just creating financial and material success for you. It's also providing a very good opportunity for the world around you, which is, emotionally fulfilling for people. It's a really, really good project, or a really, really good job or career or business that you've come across in the past that needs to be followed, basically. Let's just see. Hang on a second. I've just got a bit of a tickle in the throat. Let's have a look what's going on in your relationship side, shall we? Okay, so what's this Two of Cups all about? What's this? You get the King of Cups. Yeah, I think, this Two of Cups, this getting into alignment with yourself, feeling a lot more secure within your emotions, and that could be with another person, but it also could be within you. When you feel ultimately secure, this is where you can free yourself up. You get healing from the Eight of Swords. That's what's coming through on your karmic path. I think you're going to feel a lot more happier about your emotional engagement with someone or someone else is happy with you or whatever. You get the Ace of Pentacles. It's twice you got the Ace of Pentacles as well. I think this relationship or this opening up to another person or even opening up to yourself has also got to be on a very physical level. It can't just be words. It's got to be it's actions of love. That's what I'm feeling here. And how does it play into this light bulb moment? Magician. What happens is I think because this confidence installing within you, it gives you the confidence to build a future that is what you have building, so you can walk away from any complication. With the Five of Swords there, you can walk away from any complication, and I think that's walking away from the feeling of being stuck emotionally. And you get the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I think that replaces the Eight of Swords which you've got on your relationship side, and that Eight of Pentacles is all about good work, good engagement with others around you, concentrating on the finer details in regards to the relationships. Acts of love seem to be very important for you this week, more than anything else. There you go, Cancer. Thanking you very much for being here with us. I hope you get the best out of these readings. Don't forget about the messages from Energy, which you'll find around about my head at some point. Also, on Sunday, we do the Sunday Lives, where it's a Q&A. You can even ask questions about the reading for this week here and get a little bit more sort of precision for you. That goes out on 9 o'clock on UK time on the channel, so I'll see you there for that. Thank you very much for all the support you give to this channel. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.